What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all in the first take, completely blind. And I'm so happy to say that today we are reacting to a nope, not by me at all. This is actually tier 2, the poll winner of the week. This time is brought to you by Bulita. Hello. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied today. I apologize. I butchered that. But nonetheless, what she put into the poll and won this week is more Ren. I'm so happy. You know, I'll never complain when we react to more Ren. Specifically, this one's called Penitence, featuring Molly McKenna. I don't think I've heard of Molly before. I don't know if this is an actual video or a lyric video. We will find out momentarily. Either way, it came out 4 years ago, almost 600,000 views. I'm so excited. Now, typically how we do it on this channel is that we'll react twice together. We'll watch the video twice together, with the first watch containing stops and pauses so I can give you my thoughts and commentary. The second watch, I will let the entire song play through. No stops, no nothing, but I'll be taking notes during that watch so we can talk about it after. Ren is very reactor friendly, so he'll let us do that. So thank you in advance to Ren for allowing reactors to really be free with a reaction. So let me go ahead and put this on here. I don't want to delay any further. Let's bring it up here and see what Penitence is all about.
Lately, I think I was over time in my chest, beating slower like the clouds, the color of them fading
Trippy.
out, fading out.
Pretty reverb right there.
Chill factor acquired.
I loved her voice in general. It was very soft, and the range she's in is crazy right now. Especially towards the end of her part where she was singing there, they put an extra bit of reverb just to kind of make it resonate there, and it was very, very pretty how they chose to do that. She stops singing, the piano comes in. I'm already super excited, trying to contain my enthusiasm. Obviously, I love piano. But specifically, particularly when they hit that really deep note, chord at the bottom of the piano down here. I love those deep chords. They make the song sound extra intense. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, well,
Chill factor acquired.
immediate chills because I just love it. This is very pretty so far. I'm gonna go back to where maybe she stopped singing, maybe around here, so we could hear the introduction of the piano and those deep piano chords I was talking about. Oh, yes. Oh, up here.
I counted the days she left like a prisoner,
Regret.
etching markings on my skin with an old knife, scratching. You see, I wanted the physical to match the psychological, and yet no matter how hard I dug, I still could not match that pain. I longed for reasons, I sung with demons, I sat in a dark dusty room, barely moving, breathing. I chewed through my own umbilical cord attached to her navel. I wanted to be separate. I think my mind is leaking. Solitude is so depleting.
I don't like hearing Ren sound that vulnerable. It's good. It's good when he can make you feel a certain way when you listen to his music. I don't like hearing his voice that vulnerable. I don't like that little shake that I heard in his voice. No, because it's hard for me to concentrate on the rest because all I'm picturing is just giving him a hug. Come here. Mm, mm. Regret. And then after that, forget. A lot of emphasis on forget. Talked about chewing the umbilical cord because he wants to be separate. Mm. Oh, Ren.
I think my mind is leaking.
Mine is leaking. Something's depleting.
Solitude is so depleting.
Soul?
I did it to myself. I know that you are faithful.
Pretty harmonies here.
I did it for my health. How come I'm still unstable and falling far from hell? A suicidal angel who's lost my wings and fell, falling so ungraceful, vanished into hell.
Banished into
I
hell.
wish that I could.
Wait, un momento, Ren, un momento. Her part was very pretty there. I heard some very beautiful harmonies up in that really high register. She's staying up there, isn't she? Mm-hmm. She sure is. The way she's softly singing, it's almost a falsetto. I'm not sure. I think it is. I love how simple the song is so far. It's just the voice and the piano. Ugh, so good. But now we get Ren back. And the first thing that he says is, I wish I could stop crying. Let's go.
Vanished into hell.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction. And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning in conundrum. Leaning on my dom-nom, feelings how the news high, beaming when I hung from, ceilings when I run from, demons that are living in my head and escape. Fate and disapparate, evaporate, evacuate and then activate. Fate, but it cut the brakes. Now I'm driving my universe into a lake and away. Weight of the world, don't wait. We make mistakes when it's all a state. For goodness sake, a double take. But I don't want to eat that cake. I ruminate inside meaning to illuminate a dark mind. I communicate without speaking, and I've seen so much I went blind. Why? I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside. And my mind is hungry for my sanity, my sanity. I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside. And my mind is hungry and I don't know why.
I don't know why. Ren. Penitence. A40. Okay. So that part was pretty cool. They introduced some percussion. I feel like I literally just said I loved how simple it was because it was just piano and voice. I think he heard me. He's like, you're right. Let's add a little bit of something. They add a little bit of percussion, and it's just enough of a beat. Also, this is the first time I heard both Molly and Ren singing at the same time. Up until now, they had been going back and forth. And it's very pretty because Ren is rapping and Molly's sort of pushed back. And her voice is so angelic and it's got that ethereal reverb on there. It's very pretty. So when you layer that actually under Ren's rapping, chef's kiss. Sounds beautiful. Whoa, that's trippy.
It's hungry for my sanity, my sanity. I live in a lie with a lion inside, live in a lie with a lion inside of my mind. It's hungry and I don't know why. Pressure drop, deep breath, time stops. A broken, etc. ... Pressure drop, pressure drop, pressure drop. I feel it consuming, I can't stop. ... The lines join the dots and I'm tying knots. Then divide and multiply, square the root of pi, beat the puzzle. I try to keep my mind focused on the line. Hopscotch and pop rocks, I take shots of teardrops. When I drop a pill pop, I find peace and time stops.
I take shots of teardrops? No! It's gonna be the theme of this reaction. Is just, that was beautiful. What do we have here? Written by Ren, of course, and Molly. Okay. Vocals, Ren and Molly, got it. Produced, Ren, got it. Sam doing his job behind the camera. Love it. That was beautiful. I actually very much look forward to listening to the entire song nonstop all the way through right now. I will take some notes. And then we'll go ahead and talk about it after. Let me rewind.
Lately, I think I was over time in my chest, beating slower like the clouds, the color of them fading out, fading out. The heavy heart I carry,
Very note bendy.
your head and over mine.
Reverb. What is this? A record? In reverse? What am I hearing? Oh my god, I can't get over it.
I counted the days she left like a prisoner, etching markings on my skin with an old knife, scratching. You see, I wanted the physical to match the psychological, and yet no matter how hard I dug, I still could not
Stop!
match that pain. I longed for reasons, I sung with demons, I sat in a dark, dusty room, barely moving, breathing. I chewed through my own umbilical cord attached to her navel. I wanted to be separate.
Pretty ooze.
Ooh, I think my mind is leaking. Ooh, solitude is so depleting.
I did it to myself. I know that you are faithful. I did it for my health. How come I'm still unstable and falling far from hell? The suicidal angel who's lost my wings and fell. For so ungraceful.
She likes those note bends, doesn't she?
Vanished into hell.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction.
What are these breaths?
And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning in conundrum. Leaning on my dom nom, feelings how the news high, beaming when I hung from, ceilings when I run from, demons that are living in my head and escape. Fate and disapparate, evaporate, evacuate and inactivate. Fate, but it cut the brakes. Now I'm driving my universe into a lake in the weight of the world, don't wait. We make mistakes when it's all at stake. For goodness sake, a double take, but I don't want to eat that cake. I ruminate inside meaning to illuminate a dark mind. I communicate without speaking, and I've seen so much I went blind. I live in a lie with the lion inside, living a lie with the lion inside of my mind. It's hungry for my sanity, my sanity. I live in a lie with the lion inside. inside, living a lie with a lion inside of my mind. It's hungry and I don't know why. Pressure drop, deep breath, time stops. A broken, etc. Dot dot dot. Pressure drop, pressure drop, pressure drop. I feel it consuming, I can't stop. Dot the dot, the lines join the dots and I'm tying knots. Then divide and multiply, square the root of pi, beat the puzzle. I try to keep my mind focused on the line. Hopscotch and pop rocks, I take shots of teardrops. When I drop a pill pop, I find peace and time stops.
You just say he pops pills and then time stops? No. Wow, that was beautiful. What a song. Is that a random hamster in the background? Okay, that's cool. No judgment. No judgment. Beautiful song. Oh my gosh, I wrote down a few things. Let's talk about it. So the song literally starts off with just Molly and a beautiful piano. Has Molly been featured in any more of Ren's songs? Usually that's how it goes, right? Work what's together, you inevitably work together again. I don't know. I don't know Molly. But I do know that she likes a lot of note bends. Those were very, very pretty. Ooh, a lot of note bending when she was singing. I like how, for the majority of her part, they had a decent amount of reverb, but there was one point where they went over the top with the reverb on the end of her part, and I was like, whoa, okay, that sounds really cool actually, because her voice is so soft and celestial and angelic. So when you couple that with this insane reverb, it just very beautiful. Of course, I got chills again when I heard those deep piano chords. Very pretty. Man, this is very coverable for me. I could cover this. The most challenging part would be the rapping, but it wasn't too crazy. But otherwise, the piano, the drum and bass, let me see. Let's keep going. I'm just going to put a little note here to add to piano request section, because I could totally cover that. I thought it was interesting how he emphasized regret and forget. Then after that part, there was oohs, very pretty oohs, but they were harmonized, very pretty. And then after that, Molly actually came back in and she harmonized with herself. She laid her own harmonies on her voice, which sounded amazing. After that part, they introduced some drum and bass and guitar. An electric clean guitar, very, very pretty. I started to notice after the introduction of the beat of the drum and the bass that there were some more percussions, like the breaths. Like he kept doing that to add to the percussion in this song, and I actually thought it worked really well. I'm like, is that a breath? Did I just hear it? But he kept doing it. I'm like, okay, that actually sounds really cool. So overall, a very emotional song. I didn't like hearing Ren's voice shake like that. It always does something to me. But it was so catchy. Another one of those songs that are so sad, and emotional, yet, man, I just found myself going like this and jamming out. He does that to me a lot, where it's usually like a sad meaning, but it's got a sick beat. And I mean, I wouldn't even say a sick beat for this one. It was pretty subtle in this song, but it was still made me want to go like this. It was very, very well put together. So thank you very, very much to Bulita for this request. Never heard that before. That was awesome. That was very, very, I didn't expect that, honestly. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try to cover this, but I have so many that I want to cover. But I digress. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link, as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.